Make everything's running well, guys. But I believe it is. Just gotta make sure fully. Alright. Looks to be running smoothly. Alright, guys. We're back with our NBA predictions basketball breakdown. Episode 4. Cranking these out like crazy. And you know what comes first before we do any of these predictions on screen. We're going down on my phone here, and I'll rattle off my basketball breakdown of who had a good night last night, who won, etc. So the Dallas Mavericks beat the Memphis Grizzlies 112-85. Luka Doncic had 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. The Dallas Mavericks snapped the Memphis Grizzlies' 11-game winning streak. Finally, someone had to, right? Eventually. I actually had the Memphis Grizzlies winning this one, but hey, Dallas prevailed. Kind of glad they did. Then finally, I can say my Golden State Warriors beat the Chicago Bulls 138-96, an absolute mollywhopping. And our rookie Jonathan Kuminga, JK, had 25 points, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. The Miami Heat beat the Atlanta Hawks 124-118. Jimmy Butler had 23 points, 10 assists. The Phoenix Suns beat the Pacers 112-94. Devin Booker had 35 points and 6 3-point makes. The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the San Antonio Spurs 114-109. Darius Garland had 32 points, 8 assists, 4 3-point makes. The 76ers beat the Celtics 111-99. Joel Embiid had 25 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists. The Sacramento Kings beat the Houston Rockets 126-114. De'Aaron Fox had 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. The Detroit Pistons beat the Toronto Raptors 103-87. Cade Cunningham had 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And finally, the Orlando Magic beat the Charlotte Hornets 116-109, and a big game from Franz Wagner, the rookie, 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. And that was your basketball breakdown. And now we're going to get into my NBA predictions for this Saturday, the one we're on right now. So let's get into it. So we're looking at all the Saturday games, these ones, and these ones. And you know, as we always do, we're going to start on the east side. We got the Raptors versus the Bucks. Raptors lost a surprising one to Detroit. I had bet the Raptors would win, but they didn't. So, you know, happens. And the Bucks just got done trouncing my guys, running them out of the building. So I'm going to take the Bucks here. I think they're going to be too much size for the Raptors. The Raptors are going to hang in on the three-point line, I would assume, and just try and jack up threes, and that might be their downfall. Plus, they can't really get inside with Giannis and Bobby Portis rushing the paint, so I got the Bucks winning handily at home. Then we got the Hawks and the Knicks. Knicks coming into the Hawks territory. Hawks just losing 2 back-to-back games. Not back-to-back, but like winning the 2-game series against the Heat in a couple of days' time. The Knicks are coming off some wins here, and RJ Barrett playing surprisingly really well. I'll give it up to him. Represent Canada, man. Represent. But I got the Knicks winning here. Too much size. The Hawks still riddled with injury, COVID, you name it. They got that problem. So I got the Knicks winning on the road. Then we go over to the west side here. We got the Spurs at home versus the visiting LA Clippers. LA Clippers have just been a shell of themselves lately. The Spurs played really great home and only lost just recently in a close nail-biter to Cleveland. I got the Spurs winning at home. I think just Coach Popovich will put something together for the Clippers. Plus, the Clippers have really nothing right now. They're kind of trying to figure out what they are without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. So, Spurs win handily at home. Then we got the Lakers, you know, the retirement home versus the Nuggets, with Nikola Jokic just playing better than his MVP season, if that's even possible. Somehow he is doing it. But got the Nuggets winning from a big game from Jokic just to trounce over the Lakers. LeBron will probably drop 30 again because he'll have to. But Russell Westbrook's turnovers and the team turnovers will just be too much. That's always the story every time. Russell Westbrook. Or should I be calling him, as everybody calls him, Russell Westbrook. But yeah, got the Nuggets winning those ones. Then we come down to these games right here. Wizards at Trailblazers at Wizards. Trailblazers have actually been playing surprisingly good. They beat the Nets a couple nights ago. They got beaten out of the building by the Nuggets because they have size. They have size over a lot of teams in the league to the Nuggets. So and then we got the Wizards playing pretty good without Bradley Beal, winning some games, and I'll take the Wizards. They're at home, and the Trailblazers are undermanned and everything, and they're still trying to figure out how to run their sets and everything, and the Wizards are still pretty good without Bradley Beal. So I'll take the Wizards. Pelicans come to visit the Nets. And even though the Pelicans have been on a big streak of beating really big teams and really good teams, I don't see them beating the Nets for the simple reason the Kevin Durant effect. I feel like they could be down 15. Kevin Durant will bring them back. Kevin Durant will bring them back. Plus, James Harden's been playing some of his best basketball as of late. Even though I think of him as a guy that just plays in the backyard because that's all he wants to do is between legs. He's got better at assists this season from last season. He's been carrying that forward. Better assists, better looks, finding open teammates and such, so I got the Nets. It's kind of going to be like Kevin Durant versus Kevin Durant, a young Kevin Durant. Brandon Ingram versus Kevin Durant. I'm excited to watch that one. That one should be a good one. Then we got Cavaliers versus Thunder. Cavaliers coming off a back-to-back. Thunder at home. Thunder's usually really good at home. But I still got the Cavaliers winning here. Even though they're coming off of a back-to-back and this is their second game after they just played last night. And the Thunder's at home and they played really great at home. The Thunder just don't have enough size. They have Derek Favors and Muscala, and that's about it. You can maybe say Muscala, but that's even a stretch. Cavaliers just have too much size. They have too much size for the whole league. They play a big front court and back court to start the game. So I don't think the Thunder can withstand that, but that should still be a good one. Then we come to our last game. Mavericks and Magic. Mavericks having that big win last night over Memphis. Great game. Didn't end that way. Like, it was a great game up until Luka just came and finally took over after I was just talking yesterday about how his injuries were kind of affecting him. It's like he hurt me and played one of his best games of the season. So I'll take the Mavericks in this one. The Magic are great, and they're not coming off a back-to-back. But still, Luka's starting to find his groove. So I'll take the Mavericks over the Magic. Magic are a great young team, and they've surprised me a lot of times, and they might surprise me tonight. We'll find out, but I still see the Mavericks taking that one. And those were all my NBA predictions for tonight's Saturday night games, guys. If you want to be sure to use these, go ahead. Like I said, don't sue me, I'm not right all the time. I was right a lot last night. I was right on a few last night. So, that's how it goes. But be sure to like, comment, subscribe, leave your guys' predictions in the comments below. What you're thinking about this NBA season, how you're feeling about it, who you guys got as early playoff runners, your dark horse, who you got as playoff winners, who you think's gonna win the chip and everything. And yeah, it's been you guys, Boy King Hype, guys.